Please, my people, especially my African brothers and sisters, I have a question for you concerning cesarean section. Why is there so stigma? Why do you look at those who had cesarean section as less of a woman, as lazy woman? They are not traditionally wired, they are not strong. A traditional African woman is supposed to deliver herself. That is a taboo. Why do we make such statements? Why do we believe? Where did this belief come from? Where? Well, I know that many of you believe that this cesarean section of a thing was brought to us by the colonial invaders. Hmm? I think that is one of the reasons why you make your statement. It's an oyibo thing. Do you want me to shock you? Now listen, do you know that cesarean section, the art of cutting a woman and bringing out her baby, has been in existence in Africa even before the Igbo man came, even before modern medicine? Our people in Africa have been practicing this art. They know it. They have been practicing it. Right back in the Bonyoro kingdom, where that's modern day Uganda, these people have perfected the art of cesarean section even before the Igbo man came and saw what they were doing. In 1879, an Oyibo traveler, either British or Scottish, named Robert Fenkin, came and saw what our people were doing. He saw how we were managing our women. He saw how we were doing our cesarean section with what we have. The drug, everything. The care was fantastic. The healing was fantastic. 11 days after cesarean section, these women, our women, were already on their feet. They were already fully healed. Their babies were surviving as well. By that time, even the Oyibo people were still struggling with their own art. They were still having maternal deaths. They were still having fetal deaths. They were still having infection. They were still doing tubu mess. But then our people perfectly did it. And this Oyibo man saw it, observed it, and even documented it. So why would you say that cesarean section is a modern thing? It's not an African thing. An African woman is supposed to push. Our people have known this. The problem of some women not being able to push has been in existence before now. Then they do it when they observe that this woman pelvic will not be adequate to birth a child. They observe when the woman is in obstructed labor, when the woman is unable to push, and they have been perfecting it. So coming back to our generation and stigmatizing people who are going through it or who have been scheduled for this, it's not fair on our culture. It's not fair on what our people have been doing before now. I know most of you will say, I will deliver like the Hebrew woman. What are you, Hebrew woman? Sorry, we are not Hebrews, my people. We need to understand this thing. We need to, when we are doing something, let's do it with full understanding and knowledge. Stop the stigmatization. Stop the name calling. Stop making those who delivered cesarean section to feel less of themselves. There was a time I saw a man and his wife bragging, in my family, we don't allow cesarean section. And the woman was nodding her head. And she was claiming that she labored for 3 days. You labored for 3 days because the family of your husband do not allow cesarean section. Who are you doing? Oh, eventually you delivered. Thanks be to Almighty. But did you ask yourself, what will be the condition of that child in 10, 20, 30 years to come? What will be your own condition in 5, 10 years to come? It is not enough to just birth a child and everybody claps. Clap, 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 clap. Hey, they flogged the child, flogged the child, flogged the child, and cried. Oh, God has shamed the whatever. I think what we should be talking about at this time is how can this delivery, this method of delivery, how can it be subsidized? So that every woman who needs it can have access, can access it. Please, how can it be subsidized? Because I know that money is one of the reasons why you make your decision, why you insist on pushing. when you look at the money, when you calculate it, that is a huge sum of money. Let me be hopeful that all will be well. I know it's expensive. So what we as women can do for our fellow women is to champion this, is to see how we can solicit, how it can be subsidized, that these women having cesarean section should be looked into. I know that there are some states in Nigeria where you can have it free. If it is possible, go there and register because of money. Because some of you, after your doctor has advised you on cesarean section, you elope, you just disappear, you abscond. Not because you do not really want, you do not really care for yourself, but because of money. So how can we now solve this problem? I think this should be in every woman's mind rather than tabooing, calling names, abandoning your relative, and all of that. Most mothers who end up having cesarean section never planned for it. So enough of all this name calling. Let's go back to the genesis. Let's go back to the drawing board and observe and note that this art of cesarean section has been in existence even before your forefathers. Okay? So all this you are just, you're just all right. Sorry for making this video this long, but we need to hear it. We need to know this. All right, my people. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.